Okay, so today's video is a bit different. I'm not gonna be talking about books because I've been slacking on my reading for a bit. I'm currently reading Pachinko by Min Jin Lee, and it's a thick book. It's like over 450 pages long. It's my first time interacting with Asian literature, and it's about Japan colonizing Korea and gender roles and on all the many things that come with a periodic historical fiction, because it starts from around the 1910s and ends around the 1980s. And so we are following about three generations of a family. But that is not the focus of today's video. I'll update you guys on how that goes later. Please pray for me so that I can finish that book. Today's video is going to be just a bit of a personal commentary, like a social commentary on my experience with social media, and just observing myself, like in third person, and just giving a kind of honest account of my habits and what I've noticed about myself and what I think about when I'm thinking about myself. So for me, my generation basically grew up with the internet. We were born with phones in our hands. And so when the real social media boom was happening, particularly in regard to Instagram and Snapchat, it was very novel and very exciting. And I think for me, I just generally wasn't given access to that stuff, at least as compared to other people in that age group that I knew. I didn't really voluntarily interact with it until, funnily, June of 2020. Like during the height of COVID and everyone is at home and everything is shut down. That's when I decided to get onto it. And within minutes, you're hooked. It becomes 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, and then you've been scrolling for 4 hours. If you're anything like me, you probably have an extremist mentality where you're either doing something completely or you're not doing it at all. And so, fast forward to being on it for about 4 years, in 2024, I decided to delete my account, somewhere in the middle of my third year of school. And I can truly say, as weird as this might sound, that it was God pulling my attention away from it, because I became addicted to the scrolling and to looking for people and looking for things and then comparing myself and being severely ungrateful and even sad for my life and everything that it entails. And so I don't know how I just came to that decision in late 2024. And ever since then, I was off it the whole of 2025, and I recently rejoined this month, yeah, this May 2026. A lot has changed, I think. I mean, I'm still trying to curb the scrolling and trying not to care so much about what people think, because the whole point of having a page, any kind of page on any platform, is just for you to share your own stuff. But I think the biggest thing, I feel a lot lighter now. I'm not thinking too hard or too much about what people think. I mean, at the end of the day, we are all human. We all want to be liked, we want to be appreciated, and we would like to ideally be seen in a good light. But for me, I've just learned how to, learning how to draw lines in your mind between your privacy and the horizons, as to which you can share stuff. I'm not really telling anyone what to do with their life. I'm not giving any recommendations. Please do not do what I did, because all of us are different. But I think we could all use a bit of time off of it in your own way, whether it's a day, a week, a few hours, because the time that we spend on these apps is actually alarming. So, in a way, if you feel the need to get off of it, you should follow that intuition, that voice, I think, because more often than not, if it is coming from a good place and it's not coming from a place of isolation, like extremely isolating yourself, because for me, I do think there were undertones of that. Like, I would rather not interact with anyone, but I've learned time and time again that that's not the solution to life's problems. Like, you do have to interact with people. And so that is what has really changed for me. Like, to stop being afraid and scared and isolating, because more often than not, when you isolate, that's when, you know, anxiety can find you or depression can find you. So yeah, that's basically what this video is. It's just an invitation to you to just assess your habits, assess why you think the way you think, and just to remember the fact that other people don't judge you as harshly as you judge yourself, because as human beings we tend to be very perfectionists, and we want to polish everything, particularly me. But you know, I've learned that it's okay for things to be rough around the edges and not completely done, because sometimes the beauty is in incompletion. That's basically it for this video. I'm not very good at this personal talking thing. I'm better at the books. I will have a book video soon, hopefully, if I finish what I'm reading. But yeah, if you enjoy this, just let me know what you think. Let me know what your relationship with your phone is. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.